Hi, I'm Maria Piccolo. HB residents, if you have not done so already, please watch Surf City United's video on YouTube called Huntington Beach City Council Agenda Update Sustainability. Educate yourself so that you are not fooled into doing the bidding of evil, which loves to accuse others of what it itself is guilty of. CalMec, you toss money like it's a salad. So don't pretend you are fiscally conservative now only because your special interests aren't controlling and benefiting from the money being spent. The Police Officers Association, who paid for CalMec's campaign, is not the good men and women who serve and represent the blue we do support. The POA is union elitists who appropriated Tito Ortiz's popularity to fool people to vote for CalMec, then celebrating getting Mr. Ortiz out as soon as they were done using him. Don't be fooled by them again. If you support the blue as I do, reject defunding the police and putting them in harm's way so that the greed-driven elitists can create another excuse to raise our taxes to solve the problems they themselves create. Moser, you are a radical leftist, and not one person I know in this town voted for you nor agree with anything that you stand on. If you were never allowed to appropriate skin color again, you'd be as butt-naked as the nude king strutting in his finest robes. Carr, this town would be better off if you got in yours and drove far, far away. Better yet, you and Moser should be forced to take public transportation all the way back to Kamala Harris's Emerge California radical leftist training, where you both learned to serve your greed, and then pat yourselves on the back for your racist fake altruism, which perpetuates systemic economic depression of minority communities. And I notice that's a conversation that you and yours never want to have, that conversation. When the likes of you have been passing out diapers generation after generation, that is not help. Real help rises above the need for help. Greed perpetuates. It's why every problem that you and yours pretend to care about, it grows instead of gets solved for decades, for generations. None of you represent the people of Huntington Beach who love this town, but for Eric Peterson, who has more integrity than the rest of the council members combined. DeGlees and Posey, maybe you started on the right path, but you seem to have taken the wrong path at the fork in the road, and now is the time to finally do the right thing and regain your integrity. One last thing. The last thing this town needs is identity politics. Reject this hate and division. Our beautiful, diverse beach town proved itself against the false narrative that we are a racist town when it voted in Tito Ortiz with the most votes for city council in this town's history. I want you to look at Moser, CalMec, and Carr, because there was the people who celebrated that Mr. Ortiz was harassed out of his seat. And these three are also the ones so dismissive of Gracie Vandermark, who earned the next highest votes, refusing her a seat at the table, just like they refused to respect Tito as a peer. It's 2021. When the hell do Latinos get a seat at the table without elitists like you having to control our voice? I stand with Gracie Vandermark, and make no doubt about it, we are on the side which celebrates that Rosa Parks did not leave her seat, not you, sin vergüenzas.